In the heart of Africa, within the vibrant and bustling town of Kisara, lived a woman named Nia. Nia was known throughout the community for her intelligence, grace, and unwavering commitment to her family. She was married to a man named Kojo, a respected businessman who was admired for his success and generosity. Together, they had 2 children, a son named Jabari and a daughter named Ayana. Their life appeared perfect, a picture of happiness and prosperity. However, as the saying goes, appearances can be deceiving. Naya began to notice changes in Kojo. He became increasingly distant, spending long hours away from home and often returning late at night with flimsy excuses. Nia's intuition told her something was wrong, but she pushed her doubts aside, trusting her husband and focusing on her children and home. One evening, as Nia was cleaning their bedroom, she found a crumpled piece of paper hidden under the bed. It was an address, one she did not recognize. Her curiosity piqued, Nia decided to investigate. The next day, after dropping the children at school, she made her way to the address. It led her to a dilapidated warehouse on the outskirts of town. Nia's heart pounded as she approached the building. She peered through a dusty window and saw Kojo inside, surrounded by men she didn't recognize. They were discussing something in hushed tones, and the atmosphere was tense. Nia couldn't make out the details, but she knew something was terribly wrong. She quietly slipped away, her mind racing with questions. Determined to uncover the truth, Nia started to observe Kojo more closely. She noticed he often left the house with a locked briefcase and was secretive about his phone calls. One night, while Kojo was in the shower, Nia saw his phone light up with a message. It was from an unknown number, and the message read, "The shipment arrives at midnight. Be ready." Unable to contain her anxiety, Nia decided to confront Kojo. She waited for him in the living room, her heart heavy with worry. When Kojo saw her serious expression, he knew he couldn't keep his secrets hidden any longer. Nia's voice trembled as she asked, "Kojo, what are you involved in? What are you hiding from me?" Kojo sighed deeply and sat down, his face etched with guilt and sorrow. "Nia, there's something I need to tell you. It's not easy, but you deserve to know the truth." He paused, gathering his thoughts. "I've been involved in illegal activities, smuggling, to be precise. I got caught up in it years ago and I couldn't find a way out. The warehouse you saw, the men, they're part of the operation." Nia's heart sank. The man she thought she knew, the father of her children, was living a double life. Tears welled up in her eyes as she whispered, "Why, Kojo? Why would you do this to us?" Kojo looked away, ashamed. "It started when the business was struggling. I needed money to keep everything afloat, to provide for you and the kids. I thought it would be temporary, but it spiraled out of control. I'm so sorry, Nia. I never wanted to hurt you." Nia's mind was a whirlwind of emotions: betrayal, anger, sadness. But amidst the turmoil, she knew she had to protect her children and find a way out of this nightmare. "Kojo, you need to stop this. For our sake, for the children's sake. We can't live like this." Kojo nodded, tears streaming down his face. "I know, Nia. I've been trying to find a way out, but these people, they don't let go easily. They've threatened us if I ever tried to leave." Nia's determination hardened. She couldn't let fear control their lives. "We'll find a way, Kojo. We'll get through this together. But you need to cut ties with them now." The next few weeks were a blur of tension and planning. Nia and Kojo decided to approach the local authorities, hoping to strike a deal that would protect their family in exchange for information on the smuggling ring. It was a risky move, but they had no other choice. One night, Kojo arranged a meeting with the police. He provided them with detailed information about the smuggling operations, the key players, and the upcoming shipment. The police agreed to place Kojo and his family under protection in exchange for his cooperation. It was a dangerous gamble, but it was their only hope. As the night of the shipment approached, the tension in the household was palpable. Nia stayed close to her children, trying to maintain a sense of normalcy while her mind raced with worry. Kojo, under constant surveillance, helped the police set a trap for the smugglers. The night of the raid was harrowing. The police moved in on the warehouse, arresting the men involved and seizing the contraband. Kojo, monitored closely by the authorities, watched as his former associates were taken into custody. It was a bittersweet moment, freedom from the criminal world, but at a heavy cost. With the operation dismantled, the authorities kept their promise. They relocated Kojo, Nia, and their children to a safe place far from Kisara. It was a fresh start, but the scars of their ordeal remained. Trust had to be rebuilt, and the family had to adjust to their new reality. In their new home, Kojo dedicated himself to making amends. He found legitimate work, determined to provide for his family through honest means. Nia, though still healing from the betrayal, stood by his side, knowing that their love and resilience would carry them through. Slowly but surely, life began to stabilize. Jabari and Ayana adapted to their new school, and the family found solace in their togetherness. Nia's strength and determination became the cornerstone of their new life, guiding them through the challenges they faced. Kojo, grateful for a second chance, vowed never to let his family down again. He knew he had been given an opportunity to redeem himself, and he was determined to prove worthy of it. Nia, though cautious, opened her heart to forgiveness, knowing that their journey had made them stronger. Years later, the story of Nia and Kojo became a legend in their new community. It was a tale of betrayal and redemption, of the darkness that can lurk behind seemingly perfect lives, and of the power of love and forgiveness to heal even the deepest wounds. Nia, now a pillar of strength and wisdom, often shared her story with others, hoping to inspire those facing their own battles. She had discovered her husband's dark secrets, but in doing so, she had also discovered the depth of her own courage and resilience. And in the end, it was this strength that saved them all. Subscribe for more exciting African folktales, and thanks for watching. Bye, my beautiful family.